Azerbaijan is located in Southwest Asia, right on top of Iran. The Great Caucasus Mountains are to the north of Azerbaijan. Azerbaijan has been suffering a water shortage issue for almost 40 years now, with its water sources being decreased yearly. In Azerbaijan, the civilians have reported that for years they were only able to have access to running water for 2 to 3 hours a day, with even that being lackluster amounts of water. With the Azerbaijani situation becoming quite a problem, the government has recently stepped in and asked for help from the United Nations and the World Health Organization.
The issue. In Azerbaijan, there are two main rivers that run through the country, but only one is the main source of water the Azerbaijans can rely on, the Aras River. The problem is not that the river is there, it is that Azerbaijan is on the last part of the downstream of the Aras River, which is considered to be very polluted. The main bullet points of environmental damage that is happening because of the Aras River being polluted are land contamination by polluted waters, including accumulation of heavy metals in soil and in plants, degrading of aquatic ecosystems, degraded fish stocks, pollution of water marsh ecosystems and wetlands, pollution of the coastal zones. Another cause of the river's pollution is the pollutant known as radionuclides. Radionuclides are the waste material of the creation of uranium-235. When the state of Georgia was part of the former Soviet Union, it had a stockpile of enriched uranium that was used for study in the Georgia nuclear labs. With the waste products seeking into the soil around the Aras River in Georgia, it at some point got into the Aras River and has now contaminated it for at least the next 100 to the couple of following centuries, and is now one of the main causes of contamination of this source of water as of today. Yet this is only one of the heavy metals that the Aras River is contaminated with. Here is a table of the pollutants that affect the Aras River in Azerbaijan in total. The table shows us how contaminated the areas around the Aras River are and why it is such an issue for the Azerbaijans. The number of people affected by this is the whole population of this country, which is estimated to be at around 10,306,717 as of now. With such a large population, it is not hard to imagine that within the next 20 years, if this issue is not fixed, most of these people will either leave Azerbaijan or die due to the issue concerning their big lack of water in this country.
Azerbaijan might be drying up, but for now, it has a solution. It's to find a solution by using its oil wealth and the help of the World Bank to purchase a fair amount of water to cover a minimum of the demand. The current price of water inside of Azerbaijan is way less than it used to be. The reason that Azerbaijan can afford such vast amounts of water is because Azerbaijan is an oil-rich nation. It has been producing hydrocarbons since the early 1870s and is now one of the wealthiest countries because of its supply of crude oil. Now, Azerbaijan supplies oil to Shell, Noble, gas, Russian oil, and other big companies. And there you have it. A true report on what's going on inside of Azerbaijan on its water crisis. Thank you.